Hai cái này với số cái điều này thôi em đây với tên này em găng một cái tên này cái trông này
hay rồi
đây ấy là lúc trong em găng đâu cũng nè yêu một say hồi là có quay lại cả về lá plawg này nó gặp rồi tao lúc trong cái một số hồi em một lần trên này vậy mà thay mà sai nè
rồi itu rồi vào được cái này itu saya universal first time
Pula hakala
Ikatu hatang Ikatu hatang boleh ha. Cho chế bộ movie nữa. Còn nói còn chơi từ tới này tao chị. Mà các bạn tôi cố lột thay thì nữa tao. Transfer rồi đó. Rồi có chơi bộ movie biết chơi TV nữa.
Bây giờ em mà chơi movie share luôn rồi. Đi tới luôn thật rồi nói chị em mà khai rồi khó ha. Một số bộ chụp thay là như thế lúc nữa. Em mà sai phết nó này cho tôi nên tôi phải nói tôi em làm một sai lần gì mà lại thay lý bố chụp thay lại nó được quá phải thay sang nó thôi cho nó em mà sai kinh khủng đó nói sai tận ra ta rồi không sai được nó em mà sai kinh khủng nó là ấy là sai của Thái Lan nó chỉ sai thôi.
Alright guys, let's do a quick 3D glasses check one more time. If you're on the tramp and you don't have a pair of the 3D glasses, you've got to raise your arm right now, leave it up in the air, we'll get a pair to you. Once you leave here, it's too late. And as I said earlier, don't put them on yet, they're just for the King Kong part. No smoking on board the tour. No smoking anywhere in California now. Be prepared for just about anything today, including a few loud noises, fire effects, sudden tram movements, and oh yeah, the possibility of getting wet.
What's that mugged over there? An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey! I'm walking here! I'm walking here! Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
The street was seen recently in Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone, the latest Spider-Man movie. Some recent TV shows to film here: NCIS with Mark Harmon, How I Met Your Mother, Criminal Minds with Thomas Gibson, Revenge, and the Fox series The Mindy Project. Now this we call our combination soap of Greenwich Village area, soon to be seen in a Tropicana orange juice commercial. A lot of commercials filmed back here. Alright guys, now we're heading up to Skull Island, home of King Kong. Hear to you more about that. So the film.
So you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Welcome to Skull Island. mood and atmosphere of the film, but creating weather for movies and TV has always been a big challenge, especially here in Southern California. We don't really get a lot of real weather. Pretty much the same old boring sunshine day after.
Fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Isla Nublar. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the woods.
Well, here in New Mexico, we have a flash flood warning. A little storm coming in with some thunder and lightning. Followed us out with precipitation. The balance of the forecast is right on the mark. All right, guys, give us some rain. There we go. More rain than that. And we're actually filming here today like today. They put a filter over the camera lens and make it look like it's cloudy. Of course, you still have the shadow. Rain effects, such as they are, can be done with water sprinklers. I think we're going to get a little bit more rain here, guys. Or maybe not. So we turn that piddly amount off right there, guys. It's the smallest amount. It causes landslides here, mudslides. We don't want any of that. Hello. Watch out, guys. On the left side. How that happens with that small amount of rain. Thousands of gallons of water are just dumped from big tanks at the top of the hill. It goes back up to the top, all recycled. We don't waste any of it. We call this part of our backlog Old Mexico, used extensively in the film Three Amigos with Martin Short, Chevy Chase, and Steve Martin. Seen more recently in Nacho Libre with Jack Black. Off the left, some horrible Mexico. And our movie Hot last year, that was a village in China. A while back, the series Community was filming there with Joel McHale and Chevy Chase. Now, obviously, days when they're filming on our outdoor sets, the trams can't go through. They have to reroute us. There are different routes we can take. We work around the filming. They do not work around the tour. These sets may look brand new, but they were built back in the 1920s. Denver Street to the right. And over to the left, we have 6 Points, Texas. That's the New York Film Academy shooting today. These are student filmmakers honing their craft. It shows on our backlog as our West Coast headquarters. And here's a little sampling of some of the famous Western stars that made movies in this part of our backlog. Shaking. Must be staring out of the hall, right? George! That's what I was afraid of. Amity's finest just met Amity's worst. Oh, that's terrible. Kids, cover your parents' eyes. We're going to pull forward. How behind these barrels marked explosive, highly flammable. We should be safe up here. We got some people sitting on the gates back there, guys. You have to stay in your seat while we're moving. Do not sit on the gates. It's very dangerous. Now, we attached the bait, that yellow barrel out there. Maybe he'll take that thing and leave us alone. Watch the barrel. Yeah, he took it. He didn't take it very far. Doesn't bode well for us. He's around here someplace. He think that diver didn't kill him up. He'll be back. Yeah, in the wintertime, the fire feels good. This time of the year, not so good. I digress. Where's the shark? Where'd he go? Here, sharky, sharky, sharky. Where are you? Whoa, here's on the right. Watch out. Oh, wow, man. Bad piece of gas, too. How much more can you people take?
Everyone in suburbia can appreciate. It's a good neighbor.
Fred Gwynn, Devon DeCarlo. We'll drive by the old Munsters house now. It'll be the third house up on the right. It's the purplish gray house up here with a white trim. That's where Bob and Lee lived at Desperate Housewives. And next door at the end of the street where Gabrielle lived, well, back in 1950, Jimmy Stewart lived there with a 6'3" invisible rabbit Harvey and the classic movie Harvey.
太长了，不知道其他山。
对，咱们这次来说明啊，这道是
neighborhood, nothing too unusual about its appearance. Up the road appears to be passing a little neighborhood. It's anything but normal, anything but usual. In fact, the neighborhood up here is downright quirky. Here to more about that, the director of Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Ron Howard.
It's challenging because...
Well, not only the people of Whoville have to put up with the mean Grinch, they lived right next door to a rather strange person. Here on the right, the infamous Bates Motel from Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller Psycho. 12 rooms, 12 vacancies, run by a rather strange young man by the name of Norman Bates. Up there on the hill above the motel, the eerie Psycho House.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
The house is a shell. It has a roof, 4 sides, but no interior. You can't build inside because there's nothing in there. You might notice a mother sitting up here on the front bare window. She loves to watch the trams go by. Pretty much it for her these days. Now coming up are the most impressive movie sets ever created, the spectacular moments to allow to get some pictures. Please don't stand up till the tram comes to a complete stop. Let the wows begin. Oh, here they come. While we're stopped, feel free to stand up and get some pictures if you'd like. This amazing set is a remains of the neighborhood where Tom Cruise... What's he saying? Who is that? Can't understand a word of that, but it sounds like a curse to me. As curses go, that wasn't too bad.
Cho nói cho train cái bé chạy một thua nữa, cái một sai bờ tang mà không sai cái sai giờ thì part shred không sai sinh đó là anh chỉ một sai lát chỉ mà thành gì à? Theo nó thích những đề mà như một sai transformer.
Aykroyd, an avid blues fan, first played old blues records for his friend John Belushi at the 505 Club, an underground bar that Aykroyd owned in Chicago. Belushi and Aykroyd quickly put together an all-star band featuring legendary musicians from New York and Memphis. Their first gig was warming up the studio audience for NBC's Saturday Night Live. Now let's take a listen to Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi, the Blues Brothers.
Lại cái pha em chơi bằng không mà nó tăng lên.
Well, go ahead and see what happens, you pitiful human. Well, hurry up and get out of here. I'm losing my patience.
Constant Sorrow was originally recorded in 1913 by Dick Burnett, a partially blind fiddle player from Kentucky. It became a top 40 hit 89 years later.
When on the Starway, please hold the handrail at all times and attend children carefully. For their safety, children are not permitted to ride the Starway in strollers. Also, there is no smoking, please. As you step on the escalators, please stand in the center of the step, keeping your feet forward and avoiding the sides.
No. Takan. Rồi lấy bây giờ tôi tặng.